Hello everyone, this is Marcia from One Scrap at a Time, and I'm back today with another YouTube scrapbook process video for JustNick Studios. So today I am using the Scribble Floral background file, and I am backing it with some pattern papers from the new Coco Vanilla Studios More Than Words collection. This collection has lots of nice pastel colors for spring, so I thought it would be perfect for using for some Easter photos I had of my daughter from years ago. Right now there's like 2 feet of snow on the ground here, and more snow on the way coming tomorrow, so I was really in the mood for spring. And since it won't be here for a while, I thought I'm going to make it be spring on a layout. So this layout's going to be full of flowers and sunshine and all things spring. So what I'm doing here is cutting out some pinks, and there were some peach colors and some yellow and some light blue, cutting out of different pattern papers, and just trimming away the excess edges then in the back so that the paper is only behind those scribble flowers. So backing these cut files is a bit tedious, but well worth it in the end. It's a good thing to do if you're at a crop and you want to sit and talk with the girlfriends while you're doing it. The cardstock that I am using on here for my background cut file is Basil Smooth. This is my preferred cardstock for cutting anything on my silhouette. I do not like working with textured cardstock. The other thing that I'm using here is my fine line glue bottle. This I picked up on Amazon, and I rave about it a lot in my videos, I know. But I really love this glue bottle. So you buy them on Amazon and they're empty, and you can put your favorite adhesive inside. And the tip doesn't clog because the cap has a needle that goes inside the top of the glue bottle there, and it never clogs on you. It's awesome. Alright, so we're going to fast forward here. These are the photos I'm scrapping today, some pictures of my daughter from an Easter long ago. And I am going to stencil my sunshine on my layout right now. So I'm using some Distress Oxide ink, and I cut out the Let It Shine background in a smaller sun size, just so that it'll be at the top of my layout, and kept the paper stuck down with washi tape there for a while, and just was very careful and used a sponge dauber to get my ink on there. Then I went back when I was done and added some machine stitching so that my rays would have some texture. So you'll be able to see the machine stitching in the close-ups later on. I got out my Heidi Swap Color Shine in gold, and I added just a few splatters on there so I wouldn't get some splatters on my photos later. And what I'm going to do is put some foam adhesive on the back of my cut file. So I want it to pop up from the background so it has more dimensions, so it looks like the sun is up there in the sky, and it's not so it's not so flat. My layout won't be so flat. So I'm going to adhere these photos down now. I matted them on some white cardstock, and I'm just going to put them directly on top of the cut file and add just a little bit more foam tape behind where it won't be overlapping on the cut file. Once I have both of my photos adhered to my layout, I am starting to think what my title should be. And I wanted to use some of my thickers for my title, so I dug out a bunch of options, and I wanted to see what might look best on here. I'm going to add a little bit more of the gold color shine on here first. And then I'm going to go through these stickers that I have. You can see I have a gold, and there's a pale blue, and I had some pink, and I thought maybe the pink, because pastel with the spring would be the best. So I'm going to use my ruler to help align my title. And so I just place the thickers on my ruler, and then I can move them around on my layout and decide where I might want them. And then I can slowly adhere the top down and pull the bottom of the ruler away. So I'm going to be putting "On the Hunt" here for my title. Looking for the Easter eggs. She's on the hunt for those eggs. So a little concerned though, because the "the" is so big, and I still have to get the "on" in there yet. So I put them on here, but I'm not happy with where they are. So you can see me adhering the first line, the "on the hunt," and then I use my bone folder for the "on" and stick them on here. Then it's time to play around with the embellishments. So I'm using some flare and some die cuts from the More Than Words collection from JustNick Studios. And while it wasn't necessarily Easter collection, it worked well for an Easter layout because of the pastel colors, and it did have one bunny in the die cut, so I used that on here. And the flare has a deer on it. It says "Oh my dear." Really cute, super cute. So this collection came with a lot of floral die cuts, so I used some of the floral die cuts behind my photos and in front of my photos, on the left and on the right. So you can see some underneath the bunny tucked in there, and they're really beautiful flowers. And then I wanted to put some chipboard on here to give it a little bit more dimension. So there's this butterfly chipboard piece that I was moving around there, and there's an arrow. So I finally decided I'm going to put the butterfly down here in the bottom. These cute enamel dots came with the More Than Words collection as well. Lots of hearts, but then also some of the circle pieces too. So just before photographing my layout, I swapped out the "on" and the "the" for a different alpha set, and I was much happier with it. So coming to the end here, I hope you enjoyed my layout. There'll be some close-ups, but thank you so much. Bye-bye.